guys, it is freezing out here. It's actually snowing. I wonder, can you guys see it? You can kind of see it. Oh, I'm pointing at the screen like y'all can see. But you see the snow? Y'all, it's snowing right now. It's cold as the mugs, y'all. So we gonna make this fast. What's up, everybody? It's Rox, and I'm coming to you today with a review for Love and Hip Hop New York, Season 6, Episode 9. So before we get into this review, let me just... Y'all, what the fuck was Mona doing with us last night? I was so fucking confused with that damn scheduling that they had going on yesterday. So I'm sitting there watching the show, right? And the first commercial comes, and you know, I go on Twitter. I ain't really paying attention to the commercials or nothing. Commercial goes, and then the show is back on. So I'm just like, okay, it's time to take the notes again. That damn second commercial break came up. Nigga, I got up to go downstairs to the laundry room real fast, and I was down 2 stairs, and then all of a sudden I heard that little ding. You know how you hear the little diamond, like letting you know the show is coming back on. I was like, oh, what the hell? The commercial done already? So I went on and sat back down, y'all. I'm typing. Then the third commercial break came, and I was like, what? Let me pay attention to this here. And they showed this one commercial. I see it's for the Deadpool. And then it's back to the show. I said, what the fuck going on, Mona? Why is it that we only getting one commercial on each one of these breaks? So then I was typing like a mad woman, y'all. I was trying to keep up with the damn notes and everything. Somebody tweeted me. It was just like, Roxanne, why don't you just pause it? And then you can just come back to it. And I couldn't find the remote, y'all. Lazy. Plus, I like to watch a show when everybody else is watching it. I don't like, because when it's off, you don't get the same experience, first of all. And secondly, I just be ready to be done with the shit. Okay, so... yeah. Man, I'm typing. This bitch's back was all tight, you know, all my tendons and shit. Typing like a damn mad woman. Next commercial came on, I was completely fucking over it. I was just like, Mona, let me tell you something. I don't care what the hell Marvel Comics paid you for this damn, you know, only Deadpool commercial. I guess Mona said, bitch, fuck you. We fixing to get paid. We getting this butt. Still, you guys, I was just like, why is it that we ain't getting no regular commercial break? And then it made it really weird because the show went off at like 8:42. Okay, so now what is we supposed to do with these last 18 minutes of programming? Watching commercials and then watching previews for the next time that it comes on, because it's not coming on next week because of the Grammys. And then they show like the first part of the, you know, the next episode. It's just stupid. Mona, listen to me, baby girl. We don't like this. I done told you guys plenty of times that I am a person that thrives on schedules. Anytime you throw anything off, everything is off. My psyche is completely off. So yeah, all last night y'all was so fucking over it. Anyway, that was the most exciting part of the damn night last night, because last night's show was just like, I see why they did it like that, because really it was nothing. We gonna touch on everything real fast, y'all. You know, Mendeecees say he got to hustle for his babies. Okay, he's going off to jail. He needs to make sure that they have a little nest egg, you know, prepared for them while he's away. So he goes to talk to his boy Cam. I was just like, why Cam look so old? Just black-lipped, like he was like fucking with the weed way too much, and he just looked like an old man. I used to think Cam was actually kind of cute back in the day, but just like, I don't know now. He said he want to get a sneaker line going too. I said, nigga, do you know you going to fucking jail for a long time? Fuck you doing with some damn sneaker line? So anyway, he sit down with Cam and he say that he been listening to music, because you know he and Yandy, they, you know, music executives or what have yous. He got a few bars that he's written, you know, 16 bars that he's written, and he wants to rap. And Cam was like, oh, so you want to do that? Okay, let's see what you got. You know, he get in the damn studio and he rap. I'm just like, yeah, Mendeecees, no. Okay, just no. But I heard the song, you guys, it was going around a little bit. Remember Jim Jones had a lot to say about it. I said something about him hanging out with snitches and everything. I guess they not cool no more. Or were they ever? You guys know I didn't watch the show back when Yandy and Chrissy couldn't get along, so I don't really know. I still thought Jim Jones and Mendeecees would have been cool, but child, I guess not. Now, Remy, she got Yandy helping her with this wedding now, okay, because you know she had been fell out with her girl Ra, and Ra was the one that was really helping her get everything together. Remy and Yandy, they have some differences. You know, Yandy says that she, you know, every girl wants sparkle and bedazzle and all the little fairy tale additions. You know, when we get married, we want all of this. Remy is like, not necessarily. Although I saw the pictures when she got married, she actually did have on a very poofy dress that was really rhinestoney, and rhinestone with a little, a tiara and everything else. So she definitely had the little princess look. I don't know if that was due to Yandy's additions or not. But, Yandy, of course, is team too much. Said that she's been thinking about this wedding for a long time. It's her wedding, too. And I'm thinking to myself, like, when all of a sudden Yandy and Remy become, besties, where Yandy was dreaming about Remy's wedding? Mona, bitch, you be trying it every fucking time. Remy is telling Yandy the wedding is here. Pap is all over her about making sure, all of the family is there. Okay, she already got issue with Pap's mom, but she kind of smoothed that over a little bit, but she needs to work on this relationship with her mother. As far as Remy's concerned, she don't want her mom to come. Yandy's like, oh no, you have to have your mom come. I mean, you're going to regret it eventually. So no, you need to call her. You need to work it out. So supposedly Yandy calls the mom, because remember, her and Yandy are besties, and I guess Yandy knows the mom like that. The mom comes over, ain't gonna say nothing about mama. Mamas is mamas, ain't they? She was sitting there just kind of looking around. And Remy, you can tell she still has an attitude with her mother. Remy's whole issue is the fact that her mom, well, first she said her mom didn't visit her at all. But now she's saying that the mom did visit. It just was not enough for Remy's taste. And the mom is kind of, her sentiments was kind of the same as Pap's. Like, I mean, the shit was hard for us out on the outside too. I mean, I'm sorry I didn't do enough that you felt that I needed to be there more, didn't do enough for you. My whole thing is, y'all know I love Remy and everything, but I just can't ignore the fact that she kind of feels like she kind of seemed like she expected a lot out of everybody while she was in jail. We've all said, I don't know how much we'll stick to it when, if it ever happened. But, I'm even one of those ones that said, I ain't visiting no motherfuckers in jail, because you should have thought about all that shit when you did it. Now, that's what I say right now. If one of my kids were to be in jail, I don't know how I would be. But a part of me feels like, well, what the hell I got to be going all out my way visiting your ass all the way upstate some damn where every other weekend when you the one that done broke the law and put your ass in jail? I mean, that's not really the best way to be when you're a parent. You love your kid and all of that stuff, but then yet still, I mean, you see what I'm saying? Like, so I can kind of see both sides. I mean, I know Remy would want people to be there and visit her and all of that, but I don't know. Part of me feels like Remy just doesn't have any, it's not, the remorse is not necessarily there. Or at least it doesn't get displayed in the show. I might be wrong, but I don't know. Do you guys get the same feeling? Pap is just trying to get it together. Like, I want everybody to be there. Let's just move on. I know this shit happened in the past, but it's a different day. Today, everybody's here. Everybody's home. Okay, let's try to make it. Pap is a good guy. He wild in the face. The mom said, well, I just have the feeling that you didn't want me to come to the wedding. I just wanted to hear it from you. My son-in-law calls me and tells me he wants me to come, but, my own daughter doesn't. Remy kind of reluctantly invites her, but like I said, I don't think she's over it yet. Later on, we get Remy and Pap, they meet out for a romantical date, okay, and Remy tells Pap that she don't want to have her wedding at that same castle. Pap is just like, are you sure this is where you said you wanted to be? I put the deposit down. I was like, Mona, bitch, you put that money down. Okay, Pap, if that's what you say, we gonna roll with that, I guess. He was just like, are you sure? And she was just like, yeah, the weather is not gonna be right. The grass is gonna be brown. It's not gonna be pretty. It's not gonna get the envision. I want it to be like a winter wonderland. I want the ice skates. I want the sparkle. I want the twinkling lights. And I said, girl, who the fuck know how to ice skate? What is we doing ice skating at a damn wedding? I know she didn't say they was gonna be on skates, but I was just like, here we go with this old Tyler Perry bullshit. Y'all remember when Tyler Perry had them big ass angels hanging from the fucking from the damn ceiling in the church? I said, what the fuck? Now, if I'd have been up in a wedding and I see some damn human angels floating around, I said, these niggas some damn angels. I said, that Tyler Perry, no, he be doing the most. And I bet you he probably would do that shit in real life too. See what happens when you get niggas money? You can take them out the hood, but the hood don't never leave them. Some fucking angels up in the I saw that in the movie. I said, child, that Tyler gonna do it every single time. Anyway, what was I saying, y'all? Yeah, so she say she ain't having the wedding there, and Pap say fine, because you know what, this is the love of his life, and whatever she want, That's what he's there to do. Okay, like I said, I like Pap and Remy. Something tells me that they working on the show. Lastly, Remy says, you know what, she needs her girls to be friends, okay? And her girls would be Yandy and Ra. She's at her little kickboxing class, and she invites Ra down, and she kind of eats crow and's just like, you know, I'm sorry. I need your help, though. You know, I'm trying to get this wedding together. It's been very difficult. You know, Ra's just like, oh, so now you see it's not all that easy. Now you want my help after you left me? Kind of twisting the knife playfully, though. Ra still seems to want to help Remy. So while they're sitting there talking, in walks Yandy, okay? Yandy is kind of in that, hey, y'all, how you doing? When Ra sees her, she's just like, why is this bitch here? Yandy was putting 20 on 10 so tough, I was just like, okay, Yandy, now what is this exactly? Okay, it's my wedding, you know, I think about it all the time. I was just like, what? For once I was on Ra's side. Like, when this bitch come in talking about, when Ra was just like, oh, so you got Yandy because, you needed a new best friend. Okay, I see what you're doing here. But Ra was just like, why don't you ask Yandy what your favorite color is? Okay, what flowers do you like? Does she know when your damn birthday is? Yeah, because we know good damn well Remy and Yandy were not friends. Like that anyway. It just seems that by episode 9, we would have seen some sort of chemistry, friendship between Yandy and Remy up until now. Okay, so for once in my entire life, you guys, I was with Ra. I was looking at Yandy like, bitch, you don't go so fucking where. I just had my wedding and I have all the connections, that she's gonna need, and all Ra can do is, sell her some shoes. I was kind of laughing at that part. I was like, oh, Yandy, you ain't right, okay? But still, it was just like, girl, you ain't. You there specifically to get on fucking Ra's nerves. Now, Yorma, you guys, her sister comes. What's her sister's name? Can't think of the damn sister's name. But Sis looked like that she is a little bit more about it than Yorma. Sis goes and sits down for a little lunch with Yorma. And Sis is just like, so what's going on with you and Self? Yorma's just like, oh, he's being a perfect boyfriend. He's really, really trying. I'm really, really happy. Sis was just like, oh, is that what you thought? Okay, well, what about this Instagram post of this girl? Okay, him and this girl together. Shows a picture. Also lets her hear a recording of, I guess, DJ Self shouting out this boutique that your girl Rosie, the booster, that she has down in Dykeman. I done heard so fucking much about Dykeman, I feel like I need to go visit the place. And from what I understand, Dykeman has a lot of like Puerto Ricans there, because, Alex, he say he love the Dykeman niggas. Shout out to Alex, how you doing, boo? Anyway, the sister was just like, are you sure that Self is being loyal to you? Okay, look at how he's all shouting this girl out, and then they all pictured together, booed up or what's nots. I love putting the S on it now. You ought to go down to the girl's little boutique and confront her. And, Yorma was just like, I don't really know about that. Like, going to somebody's place of business, that ain't really me. I was like, all right, Yorma, you better stick with your first fucking mind, okay? Goddamn sister be done wrote a check that your ass can't cash. I said, the sister looked like she bought it, okay? Yorma don't look like she too much of a fighter. So, I was like, bitch, don't let her walk you into ass whooping. But, after she thinks about it, she was like, you know what? I am going to take my ass on down there to old girl's shop. So she get down to Rosie the Booster shop. Rosie the Booster got her sister there with her too. Walk up in this damn shop just as empty as it can be. That's what the fuck they sell up in there. I mean, it ain't nothing but wood. Somebody on Twitter said they sell dreams. I was cracking up. Anyway, so she kind of tough because she got her sister with her. She was just like, oh, trying to play it cool. Rosie already done scoped out. She already know there's some bullshit with her. But Yorma's just like, oh, I heard about your store on the radio. The girl's just like, oh, really? Oh, okay. And she was just like, yeah, I came down here. I heard that DJ Self shouted you out. And she was just like, oh, okay, yeah, that's my friend. We dating, we seeing each other. That's when Yorma was just like, oh, well, that's my boyfriend. I was like, bitch, you ain't even tried to find out a little bit more. You done already gave up the damn ghost. Okay, Rosie the Booster was just like, if Self want to be with her instead of all of this, okay, well then obviously something wrong with him. I need to have a fucking talk with him. I'm thinking to myself like, all four of you guys look the fuck the same. Man, if they would have lined them bitches up somewhere, I'd have just been like them girls from Dykeman, child. I couldn't tell you one from the other. But you know how it goes. They get to arguing back and forth. All of a sudden, security come flushing in because I guess they got the honey Yorma ran over there to the one damn rack of clothes, and she got to pulling the clothes down and try to knock shit. I said, baby, wait a minute now. You tearing up the girls. She ain't got shit in there to begin good. So they take him out the front. You know, Rosie the Booster was just like, get them out of here. Get the peasants out of here. Like I said, couldn't tell one from the other child. So now Yorma's hotter than fish grease. And she still got her sis with her. So they carry their ass on down to Self's job. Call him outside. Okay, here comes Self just to giggle and a tee-hee-hee. And bitch, what the fuck is you laughing at? But Yorma stayed in character because, honey, Mona worked hard with Yorma. She was just like, I was just down at the little store and you shouted this girl out and now she say she's seeing you. And he was just like, no, I'm not seeing her. He's telling us that he ain't done nothing with her. Okay, and even though we saw them at the damn restaurant, you know, she's sitting on his lap and them kissing, that was it. He said he didn't sleep with her. Okay, so when Yorma was just like, did you have sex with her? And he was like, no. And she was like, well, did you kiss her? And then he was like, well, she kissed me. And that's when old girl just went mad. Okay, she was just like, what the fuck? She tied you down and kissed you? What the hell you mean she just kissed you? And what the fuck you laughing about? This ain't no fucking laughing matter. You lucky we don't jump you. I was like, oh, they do kind of look like they got the jump in them, though. And they thick, healthy. I was like, oh, DJ Self might not be able to hold his own against them, both of them girls. But you guys know how it goes. The same pat argument. I can't believe you. Everything that I've been through with you. I've dealt with so much from you. I'm leaving you. You're going to be sorry. I'm the best thing that ever happened to you. You're going to... All of this. Okay, bitch, just go on. We ain't got to have no whole speech about, you know, you leaving and what's going to happen to us. We going to take our chances, okay? She walk off with sis, okay? Self, he don't really know what to do. He was like, cut? Oh, going back in the building. Okay. He was so confused. He just kind of walked stupidly back in the building. Yeah, child, I don't know. Do you think Self is going to stick around for another season? And then lastly, you guys, Rich and Cisco, Mariah, you know. Like I said, she's all hurt outside, okay, with the homeless lady. While she's still out there, I guess just sitting around waiting, Rich and Cisco are inside the restaurant. You know, they having this talk that they said they needed to have. And what it all boiled down to is Rich don't understand why Cisco was so much in his feelings over a hoe. You know what? They fuck on bitches that they don't care about. You know, they interchangeable. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have none. That was the jam back in the day. Guess who's back in the motherfucking house with a fat dick in your motherfucking mouth? West Coast, bitch. Anyway, y'all, I've been rambling. I don't even know what the hell I've said in this whole video. Cisco, it's bad blood between the two of us. You don't do shit like that. Rich was like, you didn't even care about that bitch back then. Now you mad at me because I hit? Cisco's just trying to make him understand that, nigga, you ain't supposed to hit my bitch. Even though Cisco was busy fucking her in the car, wouldn't even let her come to his house. But he want Rich to respect the boundaries. And I'm telling you, what the fuck is wrong with them? All of a sudden, they get to arguing, y'all. I was like, now what is all this pent-up aggression, pseudo-homosexual passion type, you know, what is going on here? Now, are we gonna kiss? Because I was just like, this is way too much energy for two men to have with each other over some hoes, y'all. Next thing you know, Cisco pushes Rich real hard, and Rich was looking at him like, nigga, now I know Mona said that we gonna act like we gonna get in a fight, but nigga, you didn't push me a little bit too hard. Security puts him out. He go out there. Here go Mariah. Is this how it's going to be? That's how you feel. That's how you feel. That's great. That's great. He was just like, yeah, that's how I feel. I'm not backing off of what I said. You know, Mariah about to start up this whole long speech again. I was like, girl, anybody feel like hearing all this again? Okay, so I guess Mariah says she's done. And Cisco was like, fine. I'm done too. Walks off. I guess that's that of Cisco and Mariah. Peter and Rich meet. Y'all forgot that Peter was a card-carrying member of the Creep Squad as well, right? Okay, well, Peter and Rich meet. And after Peter tell him about the shenanigans going on with Tara and Amina, okay, and Rich was just like, nigga, you was, selfish, okay? You fucking the same, two women at the same time, everybody pregnant. Peter was just like, yeah, I don't feel like hearing all of that. Okay, cut that shit real fast. Then Rich tells him, what went down with Cisco. And nigga, I thought that we was all in the same creep club, Creep Squad Extraordinaire, Platinum Plus members, and we up here arguing over two hoes that didn't really nobody care about. So Peter was just like, oh, I can't have my fellow creepers, tripping like this. I'm gonna have to get them together. We took the oath Shit is tight up in here. I'm gonna put y'all together and y'all gonna talk. Okay, we gonna squash this nigga because bros before hoes. Peter gets Cisco down and, you know, he gonna help them get the fuck over themselves. They talk or whatever. I didn't even really pay attention to the last little part because y'all was so tired of all that typing and shit I was doing. But look, I guess they fix it, okay? It's Peter, it's Rich, it's Cisco, okay? The creep squad is back together. Alright, you guys, that's it. I know the video's probably all over the place. I didn't keep to my regular format like I normally did. Like I say, it's cold in the bitch out here, y'all. It's still snowing. I'll get my ass up off here. I don't know what's wrong with me. Yeah, I'm just like, just a whole bunch of energy today, y'all. That's cold too. Anyway, y'all, let me get up off of here. Y'all remember to rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'm itsrox. The channel is for itsrox, and everything else I do will be in the bottom bar. Oh, Black girls on television. Black girls on television. I can't get it. Black girls on television returns this week. Now I've been seeing a commercial for Scandal. I don't think I've been seeing a commercial for How to Get Away with Murder. Is How to Get Away with Murder coming on this week too? Not really sure. But anyway, I'm kind of ready for Scandal to come on back. So I will be reviewing it. So yeah, Black girls on television. We getting started back on that one too, y'all. That's it. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. And I plan on doing the same. Until next time, rock stars. Oh, bye.